Hi, friends.
Hi, welcome everyone to Organizational Weekly.
Not weekly. When was the last time we did one of these?
Yearly.
Yearly.
Well, anyways, welcome back to the next episode of Make Poor Choices.
Hello.
I'm DB here again with Drew and Bryce, and we've got a fun episode for you guys today. We've gone, and we're not going to say, and this is a fun one.
And this is a fun one.
Awkward silence.
I might have missed that conversation, but
You were there. It was you.
might have missed that conversation.
Well, it's easy to miss it when you're the one creating it.
How many times we have to tell you to stop showing up to work high?
I don't think I'm getting paid here.
Well,
Still waiting for that check.
Oh,
Yeah,
speaking of
keep
paying,
waiting.
you owe me for food.
Oh.
Well,
Now that, hey, what's your Venmo name?
Yeah.
Everyone out there.
Yeah, hit me up on
Yeah.
Venmo.
Request him.
What up?
Couple cents at a time, just a penny a day, you won't notice. And he could donate you. Or to you.
going to put the Venmo up to see the college fund for your kids.
I've been trying to be an Instagram thought, and it's just not working out for me.
Oh, that stash that's growing in. You got a little hope coming at you. I'm jealous of. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this. This is just starting to twirl.
I told you.
I know, but it's not there yet. I have to wait a couple more minutes.
No,
It'll
just
be there.
everything below the bottom lip gone. Everything above, like a top chin strap.
Wait. Below
A mustache that connects across to your ears.
Yeah, yours doesn't. Yours goes down.
Well, yeah, because they're handlebars. Well, they're going to be handlebars.
I'm
but-
pulling the Doc Holliday or the.
You're going Hick status, and you're going Doc Holliday.
Pew pew.
Have you seen the Tombstone?
Yeah,
Oh,
obviously.
well,
It's
I
like
don't know.
Born under a rock.
The
I mean,
only
he's like
down-
a historic figure. You don't have to just see the movie.
The only downside to wearing a mask is no one can appreciate my mustache.
Oh, well, if you forget your mask like me,
So-
everyone will get to see it.
So that kind of brings me to a question I have. So you just got back from these crazy gnarly fires. So is that why you grew it? You're up there, no ability to shave?
No, it's boredom. We still shave, but boredom, and you
Yeah.
know, I go in kind of phases. Like, yeah, grow a mustache, why not? And then a couple months, I'm like, fuck this thing, and then
Yeah.
it just gets, you constantly play with it, and you ever eaten yogurt with a mustache? It's the worst.
Nah,
No.
No? Oh, okay.
When I grow a beard, I usually trim the mustache part because I can't take it. Like when it comes down onto my lip, I'm like, nah, I'm over it.
Yeah,
So I just
know.
like trim that part and let the rest of it grow.
I brush. I like comb it.
all the ladies out there, connecting with this conversation.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But how were the fires? I mean, it looked pretty gnarly from down here, and we've obviously had a lot of fire skies and kind of actually Joe, our resident street sweeper aficionado, actually posted and sent me a photo to share for the LB crew. But
We won't.
the fire skies have been a little intense. But
It was good.
what was it
So
like at ground zero.
I was gone for 23 days total.
Playing in the woods.
Went to where'd we go? We went to Monterey first. We were right near Pebble Beach, and I kept joking with my buddy. I was like, dude, we should just try to
Play golf.
get on. Be like, hey, no one's here. Just let us play. We were up in the River and Carmel incident. We were there for a week or so, and then we got what's called being demobilized, basically released from the incident. And then because we were on a specialty type unit, they requested us over at the SCU Lightning Complex over in San Jose. So it's the Henrico State Park is basically where it was. So we were there for another, or it was 13 or something like that.
I don't know what you're
So
allowed to share, but what was the most gnarly thing you saw out there?
just babies on fire running around. It's crazy. Like just mass destruction.
Tuesdays in
People
Long Beach.
People shooting each other. Just the
All right.
trees were fighting back. No, it wasn't crazy. Like we were, by the time we got there, I mean, that was the second largest. I haven't checked the creek fire, but it was the second largest in state history behind the Mendocino complex a couple years ago. So it was a pretty, significant fire. So it, for those of you who are familiar with the Bay Area, the 152 cuts across from the 5 at Los Baños over to Gilroy, and then basically up to Pleasanton is where that fire went, both sides. So 101,
Just torched.
Pleasanton, 5,
That wasn't the
152.
gender reveal fire thing, was it?
No, that was the El Dorado fire.
That baby's
So
gonna be
if you have a
scarred.
gender reveal, I've had 2 kids and 0 gender reveal parties. If you have a gender reveal party, fuck you.
But
So-
you also have 2 daughters, so maybe we should have a gender reveal for the third one.
yeah,
Maybe
No.
you'll get lucky.
Maybe no. Yeah, I'll
You-
probably have a third girl.
And I don't mean that because you are lucky. They're wonderful, but you know, it'd be nice to have. True.
Yeah. Hope you kept the receipt.
Oh man,
I'm just kidding. Those little ducklings.
So I was gone on the fires, and Grant texted me a photo of
Our lawyer.
It was Grant, Amanda, Tracy, and the girls, and they were like having dinner in the backyard. And they
Every
were like,
time.
he was just like, oh, like, you know, I'm with your family. And I sent him back. I just wrote, no refunds. He was like, wait, no. Okay.
I had customers on the gondola the other day
You've
going away.
been
They're like, what's the
lawyered,
name of this
bitch.
boat? And I was like, no refunds. Enjoy.
Yeah, bye. So it was good. I mean, it's cool. I like going out on those incidents. It's very rewarding. You get it's really cool. I like to see the community support, right? Where we were actually staged at in the Lightning Complex. Our base camp was out of Gilroy, and it was at the same park that had that mass shooting. And
oh wow!
So every morning I got to see the memorial for the people who were who died, and very sobering. And you see these people, you drive down the street and they wave at you, and it's a very humbling and rewarding experience. And these are terrible, terrible tragedies that happen every year. It seems like worse and worse. But it's really cool to be part of the teams that go out there and help. So,
how many crews total? Like,
oh shit,
I mean, they're from all over, right?
Yeah, they
different states, everything, right?
Yeah, there's people there from Montana. Every morning during briefing, they usually tell us what the acreage is, what the percent contained is, how many people are working the fire. It's usually well over 1,000 people working these fires, and that's from
that's gonna get spread thin on such a big operation.
When there's like 300 fires in the state, like very
you know
much
shitty?
so.
It's gonna happen next year and then next year.
Well, last year wasn't bad. Actually, last year was pretty much non-existent.
I'm hoping that.
Sorry.
There or everywhere? Sorry.
Across the state. We had really heavy rains the year before, so that kind of helped it.
Okay.
But it just, every year during like October, we get the Santa Anas, right?
Yeah.
So that usually always causes some kind of destruction. But this has been.
Hey, were you up there
wild.
when remember it was like 105 degrees last weekend? Like,
I took a picture of we were in Suburbans, and has like the temp thing, and it was 135.
When do tires melt? Jesus.
So it was.
I don't know, Cody.
Hot. Yeah.
Cody, chime in.
Call in.
Let us know. I hope that though this is a wake up call. It seemed like the other day I watched that press conference with Governor Newsom and the president, where they're talking about some of the things that need to be done, and it seems like the government's maybe waking up to some of the deforesting that we need to do as far as clearing out the brush, clearing out the dead timber. I'm hoping that we kind of get that back up and running. I know the Sierra Club's been really against that, but it's kind of creating this like kindling out there, and the government seems to be recognizing that maybe there needs to be some level of that, and fire breaks again, and things to do whatever we can to help curb this from happening. Just because you're ruining people's lives and people's homes, and it's pretty messed up. I think it's a very simple thing that we can all come together and try to do better. I know that you enjoy doing it because of the community, but it'd be nice if it was a little bit more infrequent.
I don't necessarily enjoy doing it.
Sure, I know. You're just trying to say the positive side of it. I get it.
But I appreciate the feedback we get from... I mean, we go to the grocery store to get stuff during the day, or usually in the mornings or on our off time, and people just come up to us and thank us. And, a lot of what so on the assignment I went on, it's, without getting too technical, it's basically like a rope rescue team. So if one of the personnel on the fire goes down in an inaccessible location, we have the training and the ability to go off very steep cliffs with ropes to rescue them. So there's a lot of waiting around and not doing a lot of stuff, but we can help and do other things while we're on the fire, which we did. So
it's crazy when you talked about when you wear your uniform going to the grocery store, people look at you in a certain way. When I walk around in the gondolier outfit, people look at me like a crazy person.
Way. Yeah.
They go, that guy sings jingles for an office. Like, if I'm not standing next to the boat, I look like a crazy person.
Is it already holiday season?
Ciao.
Yeah.
Well, what else is going on with the business? Why don't you fill us in a little bit?
I'm turning into a wedding venue. So anyone getting married out there, for smaller micro weddings, good for social distancing, come on down to Black Swan. But yeah, we're we're starting to do weddings on the boats, and I've always avoided it because I came from a place with a lot of boats, and I didn't think we could do it. But now after quarantine, everything's about smaller, intimate wedding type of things, and I think it's
absolutely.
perfect for having a couple boats.
We also have the island down there.
The island,
and
dude,
the
that place
dock-
is cool. If
the
anyone's
dock
ever in
areas.
North County, San Diego, literally come say hi. You don't even have to hop on the boats. Just check out the area. I'm like in the hidden gem over there. Business is good though. Like I didn't.
Yeah,
know.
we'll put a link up for everybody so you can see blackswangondola.com/weddings. Just check that out and
Ta-da.
see exactly. We got a lot of visuals and good pictures so people can see
If
some of the weddings that have happened recently. It's actually it's a lot cooler than I thought because you don't really think about just like these smaller micro weddings, but like it's really unique.
Oh yeah, it is different. I mean, it's not the giant fiasco circus coming in with everything, but it's
Right.
definitely different. Business is crazy. I didn't know what to expect after quarantine, but I think people just want to be outside now. And so I'm getting two new clienteles. People want to be outside, and people that had European vacations that got canceled.
They'll do whatever it takes to get outside, even if it's riding a gondola.
Hey, easy there.
And any excuse to have drinks and hang out on
Yeah.
a boat, it's good. It's good with me. So
It looks like a canoe and a kayak. Why don't give a fuck? Get me on the boat.
Did I tell you guys about the Lord Nemo the other day?
You texted me the picture.
Oh,
It's
that was
fucking
a-
awesome. How did it go? Hey, whatever happened to Throat Queen or whatever her name was?
I don't remember that one. We'll go back to that.
Okay,
one
moving on.
That threw me off.
that some of those messages in the bottles are too much. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
know where people come up with this stuff.
I
I
think
mean, then again, we are friends with Bryce, so
For the people that are confused right now, I do something on the boats called a message in a bottle. And let's say you're going to propose. You email us a couple days beforehand with whatever you're going to say on your romantic outing. We make it nice and pretty. Put it in a wine bottle, cork it, and let it float away. But we're keeping an eye on it.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, the gondolier passes it. Hey, miss, we're trying to keep San Diego clean. Would you mind just reaching out and grabbing that?
Spoiler alert. Okay, continue.
Yeah, exactly. But a lot of times these messages, they don't realize I have to read them and edit them. And a lot of them aren't just, what's the word, confessing their love. They're confessing about the night before.
everything.
Yeah.
They're laying it all out there.
Oh, yeah. So I see it all.
It's very entertaining. So keep them coming because we all appreciate them.
People
We should do a segment where you read the most ridiculous one since the last.
I don't know if that's
podcast.
legal. Some of the
Maybe
stuff I
not.
see.
Well, just change their names.
Yeah, you don't even need names.
That's true.
We just read the content. And
All you can just change
And it
names
was-
to I don't know something random
it
like
was,
Grant and Amanda.
It was it was throat goat.
Throat goat, yes. Oh God.
oh, the throat goat.
Fuck.
He seemed relaxed. So that was good.
But that one went off. That went off well though, right?
I'm sure it went off.
Something went off.
So, another cool switching gears, just quick to some of the stuff I have going on with LB Crew, which also concerns you guys. We're actually doing a partnership with the guys over at Long Beach 908,
Yes.
and I'm actually wearing the white version of the shirt, which you can't see, but I'll put up on the screen, and it's the new City by the Sea shirt. Say that 10 times too, really quickly. But it has all the different towns in Long Beach on the back built into the like this little wave design. So
communities.
yeah, so it's you got everything from Wrigley to Bixby Knolls to Naples to the Heights to California Heights and everything in between. It's all represented on this shirt, and it's gonna be part of the subscription box. And I don't know that that's known. I don't think they'd actually list what's gonna be in the subscription box. So hope I'm not unveiling something I'm not.
Spoiler alert.
Oh wait, this is partners with 908, the shirt.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
shit,
they're
I
gonna
didn't know
put this in their first subscription box, and then John, who runs it, is for the next episode. We're gonna try to have him come in and talk a little bit about the process,
Oh, that's
and he's
rad.
gonna be supporting kind of like we're doing and supporting the different
Show how much I know about this.
eateries around Long Beach.
Same.
He's trying to support a whole bunch of different local.
When
businesses.
does the subscription box come out?
Subscription box is on sale right now?
Perfect. So we have plenty of time.
Perfect.
What do you mean?
I'm just saying, by the time the episode comes out, I'm sure most people will have gotten the subscription box, right?
No, so I
It's
think
on sale.
He's doing pre-sale for I think 2 months.
I don't know. These episodes kind of come out
And
once
then-
every 4 weeks. So what are we thinking?
Yeah. So, anyways, it'll be out, and then we'll have John come in. We'll talk about it and just kind of give some love to the 908, and we're
Yeah.
gonna give some love back to us, and try to collaborate, and
Everybody love everybody.
that's the idea, right? So,
Yeah.
but speaking of the other episodes, people should have seen the brewery episode by now. So, what we're drinking tonight, which I actually need a little bit more of,
Heineken. If you've never heard of it, it comes in this bottle. Oh, you're
yeah,
Fuck
It
you.
is the beer that we made I shouldn't say we, considering all I did was stand there and ask questions. But
You're in the room.
I was present.
Some of your cells are in the beer.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about what we were doing? And people hopefully already saw it. If not, go check out the brewing episode.
Yes.
But what kind of beer we got, and what were we up to? Me and Dakota.
Well, thank you for asking, Blue Tank Top Tummy Man. So we brewed so my favorite, and I talked about this in the last episode. The brewing episode. My favorite IPA is the Dogfish Head 90-minute IPA. So we set out to make a clone on that, and there was a little bit of difficulty in the brewing process because we had so many pounds of grain. But so we were aiming for a little bit of higher ABV. This came out at 6.3. It has a almost coffee note to it on the end.
It's really good.
It's a very smooth drinking IPA, and I mean, if it's just, I don't even know what to compare it to. But it's a phenomenal beer that we brewed, and we're very happy with how it came out. It has good color.
I'm actually surprised at how good the color is, considering it was like so. I wouldn't say milky, but like a little bit foggy.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was pretty foggy, and once the carbonation settles a bit, I mean, you can see it in words. It's actually pretty clear, and
yeah, it's pretty cool to see it go from the wort through the fermentation process and then into that, and so
this is the final product right here.
Yes,
and it is quite tasty. I'm not the biggest IPA drinker. I do like a Pliny or some of that stuff, and this is very smooth.
Yeah.
Some of the IPAs can be quite harsh. Tastes like pine trees to me.
Okay.
Almost.
Yeah.
But not this one. It's got a hint of that.
Dogfish Head is very hoppy, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of hops we put in there. Very hop forward, I guess you could say. And it's actually a little bit more, I want to say smoother than, so again, I like that hop forward kind of beer. A Sierra Nevada, something like that. And so that's kind of what we were aiming for.
I'm happy with how it turned out.
Yeah, we didn't quite hit that, which is okay, but it's like one of those things where it's like tasks failed successfully. You know what I'm saying? So it worked out good.
Good luck repeating it again, though.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we have the grain bill, and we could figure out, we could do it. I don't know, because we're always kind of tinkering with our operation as far as what we do, but
nobody wants to know what you do behind the scenes.
I mean, it's all on the podcast. So when you guys watch that episode, you'll see what we do. So actually, speaking of which, Monday Dakota and I are going to brew again. So I don't know. I think we're going to brew a beer for Friendsgiving.
Okay. What's like a red ale or
we're gonna do
like a stout?
This Monday is going to be the beer for Friendsgiving?
Yeah,
or you're going to do it, I don't know how long it takes.
6 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So,
Jesus
I mean,
Christ, we're already there.
No, we're not quite there.
But
and I don't know, because we might just brew to brew, because we like to do it.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that. Him and I, we always kind of like shoot recipes back and forth. So, but we do want to get that beer going, because we're going to have that we're going to brew just a 5-gallon batch for Friendsgiving. So we have that on tap for you guys.
That's very thoughtful of you.
So, I mean,
if you're gonna give thanks to your friends,
why the fuck not?
What other better way to do it?
Man, that's what we're into now. Awesome. We're brewing. I mean, as much as I love being a firefighter, if I could just brew full time, I would totally fucking do it.
Well, get this thing going. We'll have to do podcasts inside of your brewery.
Fucking trying, dude.
Come on, man.
So,
but yeah, selling beer for a couple dollars.
I found a Festivus ale.
Oh,
it's like 7%. So I think we're gonna do that one. We'll see.
Festivus ale?
Yeah. Remember from Seinfeld.
What?
Seinfeld? Festivus?
Nope.
Feat to strength. Fight the head of the household.
Yeah, well, I failed.
The Festivus poll? Okay, that's your homework.
Next time, I'll put it on the list.
It's one of the best episodes. Joe's probably losing his shit right now, knowing that you haven't fucking watched that.
I'll watch it.
Calling in and no one's picking up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I got a lot of problems with you, and you're going to hear about it. Yeah. I love that fucking episode.
Well, it is quite tasty, and we appreciate it. And it was a lot of fun to be part of that process, even though it was 120 degrees.
It was the hottest day of the year.
It was so hot. But
fucking
was that the 105 day?
Maybe. No, I don't know. Whatever. It felt like
any day that day.
When it's 90 degrees, but you're near a brew kettle, when that thing's putting out like 18,000 BTUs, it's fucking
just hot everywhere.
Hot as shit.
It's the same type of thing as you put your turkey fryer on.
Yeah.
So it's just this hot flame. Just
Actually, we use that.
I'm
remember?
pretty sure. Do you still have that?
No, I gave it back to you.
Okay.
I think. Whatever.
Maybe.
It's not here, so not my problem. So
well, it was a lot of fun, and now we're get to enjoy the fruits of our labor. So
Shoot,
I
sorry.
appreciate it.
we might have to take a break real quick. Hold on.
Well, we're gonna see what we got here, but in a minute,
Are you
we're gonna
ordering
take a
something
break,
on
and we'll be
Amazon
back.
again?
Yeah, I'm ordering my wife.
We're gonna take a break, and we will be back with the food and restaurant episode, or the food and restaurant of the episode, and here in a minute. Okay. Well,
Where are we?
all right, we are back, and this week,
There was
This-
no break. This is seamless editing.
We
yeah,
told
well,
everybody
that's
you're-
not gonna be the case.
Okay.
I wish it was, but that's not gonna happen. But
I mean, if Bryce doesn't want us to go back and delete, sorry for telling you guys it's dick size. So it's fine.
yeah, all that stuff that we just talked about, yeah,
White
scratch that
and
for the last
normal size.
20 minutes.
I have 2 kids at work.
You have 2 kids at work?
No,
I have 2 kids at work. Never mind.
Oh,
Never
sorry,
mind.
it works.
Edit that one
I-
out too.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, let's keep
no,
that
I'll
one
just look like an idiot. It's fine. So this episode, we are featuring a local Thai spot,
can't wait to eat. I'm
Spicy.
starving.
Spicy Sugar Thai, and they are located at, let me read it here so I get it right, 1538 East Broadway on Long Beach.
Okay,
on
nobody
Long-
uses
in Long
numbers
Beach.
anymore. What part of Long Beach are they?
Okay, it's between the mine shaft and the Falcon Bar.
Oh, that's okay.
I know the name. I don't know where it's at.
They are at,
Yeah, most people do. They know where the mine shaft is. They know where the Falcon Bar is. Or the
Yeah.
Falconer, sorry.
They are at Spicy Sugar LB on Instagram.
Note it in the
And
bottom here.
You know, they're pretty active on Instagram, so I noticed them because of that. They actually hit up the LB Crew brand and kind of reshared some of our pictures and things like that. So I was like, wow, these guys are motivated to get their name out there. And so when we were trying to figure out a place to feature,
Yeah.
they kind of came to mind. And then we had Bryce go and order a bunch of things and ask for the specialties. And
Hey, speaking
So-
of LB Crew, how's that hat selling? Because that one's pretty cool. I like that one.
this blacked out hat actually isn't even on the website. So
Why?
You got to know someone.
If only.
This
Do
is
you know
the
someone?
insider hat. So if you want one, you gotta reach out to me directly, and I'll order you one special. But
They're only
No.
for guests and hosts of the podcast.
you can't even tell. Actually, I noticed because I wore it a couple times. You can't even see the LB in the wave.
They're for the
Okay,
top
but
2
that's-
hosts and guests of the podcast.
Or one.
This tall to ride.
I have one too. I just don't want to wear it.
I didn't buy you one of these. It's just for me.
This
Anyways,
whiskey's pretty good. Where'd you get this
So
whiskey?
Bryce, what do we have right here?
This is the Sultan Curry.
That sounds dangerous.
I think so. I'm pretty
So-
sure.
so
So
we-
listen, I apologize. I called and I said, just what's your most popular item? And I couldn't understand what she was saying. And I don't want to sound like
A little
just
scared of
obtuse,
curry.
but I was like, just all right, cool, give me that, whatever. I don't care. And I think it said Sultan on the thing on the whatever.
You sure it said
little
salt
ticket?
free?
Sultan. I don't know. And she was like, "Oh, it's kind of spicy," and I was like, "That's
So-
fine. We love spice." So
So we
Um,
pre-dished out some rice to ourselves here in our bowls, and we're gonna go ahead and give this a
Ooh, it's
taste.
got,
It's
like,
got looks like it's got some green beans, and
in it,
other
some
veg.
red peppers going through.
I'm not a big curry guy, but usually it
looks like a tomatillo.
I got bad memories.
Another red pepper.
there's got to be chicken in there somewhere,
Yeah, it's deep.
unless you order the veggie one.
I mean, I've been on a veggie kick for a while, so I'm just trying to pour it over the rice.
Wait
There
up,
you go.
veggie kick, like plant based? Or are you just saying enjoying vegetables? You
Plant
made-
based.
Oh, you guys made fun of me for going plant based.
Not entirely,
Then that's not plant based.
but I'm trying to cut back on my meat intake.
Ah, okay. Oh,
Right.
but I do want to order the cow. I still
Oh.
want to order.
Yes.
Yeah, I want part of that.
Actually,
Did you guys know you could do that? You can order a full cow from let's call it Kansas.
Well, just go through the FFA website because it's usually like
My
young farmers.
my cousin who started the PNW crew after he saw the LB crew.
Pacific Northwest.
Yep, Pacific Northwest. He
Proud of that one.
he actually raises cows on his property,
Can
and
we
then yeah, so that's pretty impressive.
Does
Because
he get attached to them though?
Well, he said the first year they
You
like
know,
when Homer
they
Simpson
named
got the
him.
lobster.
you know,
he said the first year they named him and it was really tough. So after that they decided to call him like brown
Hey
cow
guys,
and
there's
like
shrimp in here.
white cow.
So you guys looking
Oh,
for chicken?
can I have a shrimp, please?
Oh,
Yeah, but you guys thought there was chicken this whole time.
Well, I don't know what he ordered. He
Um,
wouldn't tell me.
Hey,
again, I
did-
just said give me the good stuff.
Did
and
Cody ever tell you he raised a pig with his family, and the whole purpose was for slaughter? Like it was a friend's pig they gave to Cody and his family because they didn't want to get attached to it. So Cody got to enjoy this pig with his family growing up, and then they had to give it back to the guy to make bacon. Like, yeah.
They gave it back to the guy to make bacon.
Well, they
Sorry.
gave it to the butcher. Yeah. Wait, give me a shrimpy.
Well, I'm looking for the
Pork-
chicken.
Oh,
for you.
You're still looking for
right over Derek's laptop.
Oh,
Dude,
you
grab
really
a
want?
shrimp.
Oh shit. Okay, geez, instructions.
Yeah, come on, man. You can do it. I have faith in you, Drew.
Like I moved away.
All right, there you go.
Sweet.
All right, we've all
This
got
is
our
the Sultan Curry.
There's pineapple in here.
I thought she said fountain. I was so wrong.
Sultan, pineapple, whatever.
I'm pretty. It's the Sultan Curry.
Okay.
I don't know if it's on their menu. I looked. I couldn't see it. But if you ask when you call and say just whatever your most popular item is,
This is what they said.
and it was the Sultan fried rice and the Sultan Curry, and the fried rice had like a chile verde or like a tomatillo taste to it. It was and she said it's like spicy.
Yeah,
And it
we,
was
we did try this. We did try off
really
camera
good.
the fried rice
Yeah, we had a couple other things
and the
off
pad
camera.
CU because,
and
it was awesome. And
the-
Drew's already eating. That's okay. Just savor it, dude. Savor it. It's gonna be okay.
Oh,
Just
right.
savor it. We're gonna get your rating here in a minute. But the pad CU was awesome.
Really
Kind of
good.
sweet on the sweet side, but then they gave you the spicy to add to it.
Mhm.
The fried rice though. Be
The
careful-
appetizers
Be careful
we had
'cause already.
we had the duck rolls, the duck spring rolls, I think, and that came with a spicy sauce on it that was an ass-kicking hot sauce. And we can handle. We have a good spice tolerance. But
Did
that
you
was
hear
fucking
Pacquiao's making the
spicy.
chip again?
Really?
Yeah.
We're doing that for sure.
Let's do that on podcast.
And that's what I just said. That we're doing that for sure
Didn't say podcast.
on the podcast. Okay, so I'm not gonna drink beer. So
Wow, this has really good flavor.
curry, right? Like yellow curry.
I'm not a big
Good.
curry guy, and this isn't too spicy, but it's definitely got a kick.
You get that really good coconut, like curry flavor forward, and then you get that back into the spice and the heat. And then I told her medium. This is really good. This is a good curry.
Asian spice is totally
Sometimes when you get medium at a
Thai.
Thai restaurant, they blow it out. You know what?
Yeah.
This is much more within the realm of what a normal person would think of as like medium spice, like almost like a hot wing medium spice.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
so it doesn't like kill you. Like if you go, I've been to some Thai places.
She probably heard me. Could see what I looked like in her head and was like, "We're gonna give him medium."
This
Like, no, man.
mayonnaise is spicy.
I'm telling you, I can handle the heat. That's good curry. Really good.
Guys, I'm being a little bitch. A little spicy.
you.
I know, right?
You're of all people.
I've changed. I'm more refined.
You're milk toast.
Yeah.
You become milk toast.
Ooh.
So Drew, since you have finished all of it, do you want to go ahead and give us your rating? I don't know what to expect. Last time I asked you this, it was quite interesting, but
Quite tasty. I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Still trying to process the spice in my tongue. Is it hurts the tip of your tongue? Is that hurting you guys? Like, you know, like wasabi hurts like your nose.
it didn't go in my nose. No,
This
definitely
is
didn't go in my nose.
More of a tip of the tongue type of spice.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have a little extra sweat on the face
Yeah.
going on from it, but
So it's 1,000 degrees in here.
it wasn't like hot like the hot wind sounds.
I'm just over here crushing this. It's so good. I don't like green beans.
What happened?
But you like them that
Really
sauce.
good.
Well, it tastes just like the sauce. The green beans
Well-
are a vehicle to get the sauce in your mouth.
Doesn't matter. You can still not like the texture, but
It's mean coconut. I like the
god damn,
texture.
good heat, good flavor
Or I'm a little spicy. Like, or it's a little spicy.
for curry.
I
I'm
don't-
giving that a 9.5.
What's it
Wow.
out of?
10.
Out of 10.
You
All right,
dumbass. We've been fucking.
We've
talking
been
about that
telling
for-
you this for months now.
Drew St. Marie, I'm new here to the podcast. Thanks for having me.
I don't have a whole lot of curries to compare it to because
Okay.
I don't eat curry all that often. Like we go to Thai spot, I usually just get like pad Thai or pad siu or even the maybe just Thai fried rice or something like that. It's a little spicier probably than I would want myself because I'm not a big spice guy. I can suck it up and get through the hot ones challenge, but I struggled. I'll probably give it.
You're looking pretty
Not
sweaty over there.
Yeah, it's
You're so shiny.
creeping up on me.
It's got a lingering heat for sure.
It's got a it's coming back. It's
Absolutely.
coming down hot. You know, it's still really really good though. I'll give it a solid 8.5. It's up there as far as with the curries I have tried that that I remember.
Worst slice of pizza I've ever had.
You're the worst.
Best curry though.
I mean, I don't know. Do you get?
I'm not a big. I mean, I enjoy all the taste, but it seems like that's not in my rotation every week of food.
It's Thai curry too. It's not like an Indian curry. Or
Yeah.
It has a different. It has more of that coconut. So, I love coconut.
This is the only thing
I love that.
This is the only thing a duck's tail's good for.
Hold that up, baby.
It's not good
It
for
has
anything
that-
else.
Let me blow my
Like-
nose real quick.
has that good like milkiness to it, from the coconut.
It's good though. Yeah.
But that heat and that again, if you're gonna order this, we got medium heat and that's pretty spicy.
Yeah, it's kind of it creeps up on you.
It does.
It's
It does
not-
creep on you.
It's at the beginning you're like, oh, this is really good, and it's
Yeah.
kind of sweet, and and then it just starts.
So
to
if you're
build.
gonna order it, maybe and you're not big on the heat tolerance, maybe say no heat and see how they throw it at you. But for me, who loves spice,
it was still really good.
really good. I mean, great flavor. I was kind of wary about the green beans thrown in there again because I'm not a big canned green beans. Hard no. Fresh green beans, maybe. And
So
but
green bean casserole for Friendsgiving.
No, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Like that's one of the things, but it's
What's
like
filled with
just,
a bunch of other shit.
it's almost a texture where you
Yeah.
chew it and you get that like rubbery, like it's the rubbing your fingers along a balloon type of like feeling for me, like ugh.
It's a very specific. Go
But it almost picks up the flavors of the green bell peppers and red bell peppers in there. And so it good crunch to them, so you can tell they're fresh ingredients they're putting in there.
Well, and we took this to go and we ate it later, and it was still pretty warm, and it was still.
Yeah, I mean,
we lucked out. It's awesome,
Hey, how do we carry this?
It might have been 2 hours since I've picked it up.
What's this
and
place
it's
called
still
again?
great. Spicy Sugar Thai Restaurant in Long
Spicy
Beach.
Sugar Thai. I'm talking about Instagram. There we
Spicy Sugar LB.
Yeah, I mean, phenomenal. Really
Yeah,
good.
We've actually
very happy with it.
Ooh, these
we lucked
buffalo
out.
wings look pretty good.
Ooh, yeah, they had wings. I was gonna get some, but I was like, we can't.
I feel like that might
yeah.
be kind of spicy.
So, I mean, yeah, who knows, right? You get
So
the
Drew,
medium.
you're still not in on a score from 0 to 10.
Yeah, what do you got?
0.0 to 10.0.
11.2.
Okay,
I like it.
yeah,
11.2.
he's the fucking worst.
You said you didn't even like the. I'm so confused right now.
I told you 11.2.
Okay. Well, Drew's score is going to become inconsequential. We're going to have 2 normal scores and then the throw out.
This is why no one on the podcast.
Who
likes
really
you.
matters here, guys?
Who matters? It won't ever matter if you don't matter. Does that make sense? That doesn't make any sense.
All right.
But
No, that was good though. I like it. I would order it again. Definitely go there.
I'd definitely go there too.
Now the Thai Gourmet on Second closed.
I know that's a bummer. There's a bunch of places closed. Pizza Press is closed. Thai Gourmet's closed.
Pizza Press
Pizza
closed?
Press closed?
Lestrada's
I
closed.
never ate there, but I like
I
the
knew
place.
Lestrada closed. I didn't even know Pizza Press closed.
Pizza Press, Lestrada, and Thai Gourmet
That place
are the
is
most
actually,
recent.
but they've
Hey,
lasted the
the
longest.
Lashers
Yeah.
thing. Faux Nomenon, then Lashers, now it's something else. I don't
Oh,
know.
Now-
Phenomenon was
Now
good.
it's another Vietnamese restaurant.
Oh, okay.
I just heard about that today.
When
Is-
we went to Dogs, I saw.
Is
there was
AI still
something-
nothing?
Yeah, it's still nothing. It's still boarded up.
Dude, LB908 at LB908, really? They posted up AI the other day on their Insta stories. I was like, oh my god, they're reopening. And like, I'm just joking. I was like, motherfucker.
That's a dick move.
April
Not even
Fools?
April
Really,
Fools.
John? Really? Oh man, I was so excited for like half a minute.
Could you imagine if just like one day it just opened back up again? Dana was behind the bar.
Nobody said anything.
And no one said anything.
Dana
That'd be so
listens.
good.
She's like, guys, I haven't worked there in fucking years. Leave me
Yeah,
alone.
Leave me fucking alone. We should just. I don't even think she follows the podcast.
Everybody follows the podcast. What are you talking about? Hey,
Add
if you're
in-
looking for a good account to follow, at Balls Deep 420, it's
if you're sitting at the DMV for 4 hours, you're trying to reach for something entertaining, I guess.
or at Sushi on Fire and more.
Or
a few too many sakis deep.
Sushi on Fire, and then where's the other one? I think it is at Riley's, so the same block.
Sushi on Fire's still
Yeah,
around,
almost
right?
Yep.
Oh fuck
Yeah,
yeah!
they're
those
crushing
people,
it, man.
They'll never go anywhere.
I mean, I drove by a second. It looked like it was pumping because everyone's eating outside these days. But
I like the
Um,
parklets. How do you guys, you yay or nay on parklets?
love them.
Is that parking lot eating?
Hard yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
I
I don't know
I
that.
love the outside.
Yay.
I know
Yeah.
parking's a bitch, but they should close off
They just
Second Street
approved-
every weekend for walking around and eating.
I
They
think-
just approved it, so it was supposed to be till the end of October. Now it's to the end of the year, and then they're
Good.
going to start talking about
being a new normal type of thing.
working with the owners to maybe do a permanent thing at certain locations, not all of them. But they're going to talk about shutting down a section of Pine Street
Do the
to
same thing.
vehicle traffic and just be complete like the promenade.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Pine
Domenico's
Street,
on
which-
Second was screwed
you know
in the
what?
beginning because they had
Totally
a bus
fine.
stop right in front of them, so
Yeah.
they didn't get to participate. But I think
I can see why they would never move Second Street down to like a one lane type thing, and kind of which makes sense because of the
It is a
fire
main
department
vein,
traffic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why they took Ocean Boulevard down to one lane and it sucks.
Well, it's not a. I mean,
There's no
you can still
businesses down
you can
there,
still,
though.
Yeah, you can still
Still
pull
sucks.
o-
I'm trying to get down the peninsula and I'm
you
like
can still
waiting in
pull
this long
over
line.
for it's the fire department
I
needs
know.
to get
I
through.
get.
So,
I get it.
but I'm all for those parklets staying the same.
Do you remember Second
fuck
Street
parking.
before COVID? It was dead. It was dying. It
Don't
was,
fucking park. Don't drive.
Dude,
Ride share. Take
No,
public transportation.
Well, no. Well, even that, like,
Bring
all,
back the
all
petty
the,
wagons.
no, but all the different businesses that are coming out on Second, like, we should find a few spots like that are bigger, like the Gap, kind of the building next to Domenico's that's been out totally no businesses for a while.
Yeah,
Tear them down
is
and
it-
build structures.
is that the
Yeah.
one
Build parking
behind?
structures. Take the parking lots we do have that are on the other side of Second and that are single level, and slowly build double level parking structures. You'll get revenue for the city, and there'll be parking for everybody, and you can do whatever you need to do.
We don't need every brand of bank on that fucking street. Okay.
We got a couple
There's
Starbucks.
like 7 banks. There
I
used to
mean-
be 2 Starbucks. Remember that?
yeah. Remember
Yeah.
Roma to Roma was the other one, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Tear 'em
Roma to
down.
Roma used to be down by Pandora, but Pandora's gone now too.
The thing to the left of
Everything's
Riley's.
fucking gone, dude.
Yep. The one between Riley's and Sushi on Fire. It's gone.
I'm glad I moved to San Diego.
Oh.
Dude, it's kind of a bummer.
Orange County's opening back up though, so hopefully that
I mean,
that's gonna lead
Are
and pave the
gyms
way
back
for
open yet?
not in Long Beach.
Iconics is.
No, only outdoors.
Yeah. Well,
So
nothing
the
indoors.
same restaurant type
So they
thing.
they had that frontage road where like Chuck's is and the dog
Yeah.
wash, and that's all like outdoor gym area now. And then they have the rooftop, which thankfully, but like the
Well,
Belmont, I
rooftop
think is
and
still
the
closed.
Belmont's totally closed. Yeah, it's not cool, man. I mean, how this is supposed to be 15 days, and I know that there's things that happen. That's fine, but 6 months. Okay, it's been 6 months. It's going. It's borderline. Just
Well, the numbers are
Oh.
continuing to progress down. And so as long as that continues to go down, they're going to start talking about opening at a 25% capacity indoors. So if we get to that, then, if everyone still's
we don't need
doing
to
the whole distancing and mask stuff, then, we'll get there.
This is so weird. So where I work, it's like its own special bubble. You would never know there was ever a shutdown and a quarantine. The restaurant's pumping. The hotel's sold out. I'm moving gondolas left and right. And then you go 20 miles south. You're in Carlsbad. It's kind of like Second Street. Everybody's outside. Some things are dead for good. Some things are. Orange County's its own animal. And then you back to LA County. It keeps changing every 10 minutes. So what a weird year.
I don't know. I'm big on people to making the decision for themselves on the risk and the level that they want to take, as long as they're being responsible. And shutting everything down doesn't allow for that. So it's just kind of messing over a lot of people that don't need to. I mean, I don't know. I don't like seeing 5-6 businesses on Second Street go out because the government decided they weren't essential. You know, instead of letting.
Well, also, and it
people
doesn't make
figure it
sense how, fitness, boosting your health, shit that's good for you versus,
Yep.
that can't be open. And getting your hair cut, which is
Well, even
weird.
reduced
You can't-
capacity
But
or
then you can go
safety
drink and
measures.
Eat. Trust me,
Yeah.
I'm all about drinking and eating. Let's have some fun. But it just doesn't. There's no pattern, and which is weird.
Yeah, there's no standard, and it makes it hard for people to figure out, if it's even worth it to keep suffering in debt to push through or not. Like, where is the end game, right? There's no clear picture. Like if I can say, hey, if I buckle down for 3 months, I'm gonna make it through, and then we're gonna recover. Okay, maybe I can do that. But if it's like an indefinite, well, we'll see. It's like, well, that's not how business works. Like, you know that, I know that.
Yeah.
Like, you can't survive, and it's a really bad. It's a bad look for our representatives.
Like I think I'm at
and it sucks for our community because these are a lot of really cool places that I like to go to.
Yeah.
And you're hurting a lot of people that could have been contributing members to our society. Now either have to go get a job or have to move out of state. They have to do something different, and and then all the employees that they employ, et cetera, et cetera. You go down the line, and I don't know.
Well,
I think there was enough young, healthy people that could have kept these places alive, while we still protected the vulnerable and the elderly.
Yeah.
So it's just frustrating.
Me?
I don't know. One of them.
All right, sounds going off over there. It's weird for me. Like my direct competitor, owned by a public marina, while mine is a private, and so you see two different, rules there.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, he's a friendly competitor, but still, I watch him not be able to open until weeks after me, type of thing. I don't know. It was a weird year, but I feel like I'm at a craps table and I'm winning right now, which is great. But you never know how long it's gonna last till the next shutdown. You know what I mean?
Well, I think what you just told me actually gives some insight. The fact that the areas around you are more shut down, and people are looking for other places they can go to kind of get outside, kind of do.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm stoked for my business, but I'm not
Sure.
thinking about just me here. I'm thinking about everybody doing something.
Well, when everybody's benefiting, that's what happens. You kind of feed off each other.
Yeah.
So that's what economy is, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's how do we get the farms to bring the food and get the cities to distribute it, and it's all intertwined together. So
yeah, I mean, we gotta get through this.
You guys remember I'm a
We gotta do
longshoreman,
something.
and that's pumping too. Like
He's
I think
a short shoreman, but
it feels
yeah.
like we're on the backside. I mean, it really does. It feels like we're
Okay.
about to reopen. Things are about to get better.
I feel like we've been kind of
I'm-
doing
I'm-
the distancing and mask wearing and all that stuff, and we're kind of getting that to be the new norm as far as just being aware of other people.
Sucking it up.
So yeah, a lot of I've heard a lot of people say that the masks don't prevent it. It's just like, yeah, that's what vaccines are for. But what it does is it stops the spread, right?
Yeah.
So the analogy that I've
slows the spread.
yeah. So the analogy I've seen is right. So if I'm standing next to you and neither of us have pants on and I start peeing on you, right? You're gonna get my pee all over you.
I'm like, Bryce,
right?
not
You know?
again. God damn it.
I mean,
If
this
you're wearing
It's a
pants,
pretty aggressive analogy, but yeah,
but
I
it's
get
the
it.
same thing, right? You're wearing pants. I start peeing on you. It's not gonna get all the pee, but it's gonna. But if we're both wearing pants, I start peeing. It's not gonna get.
You want to show
pee
me a
on any of
demonstration?
you. Yeah,
Derek,
yeah,
Step
yeah.
up real quick.
You got to subscribe to the Instagram Premium.
I mean,
OnlyFans.
the molecule water.
yeah, we're Make Poor Choices OnlyFans. Drew, what's OnlyFans?
The molecule water,
Oh, man.
The molecule for water of reference is this big. Your pant leg has
Right.
space this big,
Mhm.
and the molecule for COVID is this big.
Yeah, but his dick's this big.
So it's like, yeah, it does slow some of it down, but it's still going like in the.
It's the
sense
same
that
thing
it's
though.
going-
If you
it's
wear,
going through
and
yourself.
there's the level of masks, right? If you're wearing the N95 or a surgical mask, it's
Right,
going to
but
create 95. You wear a cloth mask, it's going
95%
to
of
be
us are-
like 85. But
Yeah.
it's still
The
what
mask
it's
doesn't
what
work.
it's
not
doing
85, but I get it. It's more optics than anything
is
else.
slowing the transmission down. So if there's anything you can do to kind of just, if they say wear a fucking bag over your head,
What was your favorite
and
mask
then
you
in
saw?
2 months you're going to be able to go outdoors, I'll be like, I'll fucking wear a bag over my head. I don't give a shit.
I'll share my favorite mask first,
rest-
so you see what I'm getting at.
I see some people
Was
walking
it
around
a fucking
respirators.
No,
Lucha
this
Libre
guy
mask?
took a glass pot top, like a stovetop pot, put it here and put a sweatshirt over it and pulled the strings to his sweatshirt. So he had this clear bubble to see out of and just totally.
That's funny.
My favorite was the guy who cut the wet wipe thing so he could lift the thing up and drink.
Yeah.
And then close it. That was my favorite for sure.
That's pretty good.
And that's fucking
I-
genius.
I haven't seen that. I saw that one, but I hadn't seen the wet wipe
I saw a
one.
guy
That's pretty
wear a real live snake around his face, like right around under his nose.
See, that's just
That I don't like
reckless.
snakes, but yeah.
I just wear a plastic bag over my head everywhere I go just to be safe.
When
Just
in
don't breathe.
Rome,
Just
It's
don't breathe.
working great.
Just don't breathe.
I
too
just
much.
hold, and then I hold my breath.
not by choice.
Well, it's nice that things are seemingly getting a little bit closer to getting back to normal. I was out in Arizona. Arizona was open, and that was nice. But California's still got a little ways to go, and hopefully we'll get there. It seems like we're going that way. And Orange County's going to be a good test because they're opening up a lot more aggressively, indoor dining, etc. So we'll be able to watch those numbers and
Yeah.
and be able to see what's up. but it'll be
I
nice.
hope, man. I hope everything kind of starts to wind down on this shit, and we can kind of get back to a somewhat normal of a lifestyle. But
I think it's not gonna be for a while. But
Yeah, I think
I'll be honest. My life hasn't changed much.
Yours
I go to work. I
business
come home.
owner, like there's so many rules now. We have to sanitize the boats between every
Yeah.
cruise, and we call it Ghostbustering because we have this backpack that sprays, and it's a scene though. People are eating next to us, and you got all this fog spray going everywhere, and
Yeah.
I don't think that's going away for a while.
I've taken 4 COVID tests in the last week. So
Herpes,
Negative?
all the way around.
Positive?
negative.
Just checking. I'm sitting right next to you, buddy.
Negative. No.
Hang on real quick. For those sprayers, the company that I started working with, Safety Clean America,
Okay.
their molecule adheres to surfaces and disinfects for up to 30 to 45 days.
Yeah, but you got to remember, I have different customers every hour on the
No,
hour.
So that's what it is. It actually bonds to the surface and creates a disinfectant surface. It's a novel molecule. It just got EPA approved this week that actually keeps things clean and disinfected no matter how many people touch it for 30 to 45 days.
Why don't you just spray down the customers and then 30 to
So
45 days
I
they
get
can
the-
do whatever they
step
want.
in line.
I
Yeah.
get the optics of cleaning it every time,
Yeah.
but actually laboratory tested, field tested, everything. It's all backed up. It's a pretty cool thing. Anyways, if you don't want to have
No, what
to,
I mean, I
to
get
deal
what you're
with that,
saying.
but
It wouldn't hurt to
un-
look into, but you're right. Like
Yeah.
the optics, it does look a lot
the
better.
optics
in front
look
of
it looks
each
better,
gas.
but the usually the things I'm learning about this right now, but the products that are on the market that are being used, you disinfect it, it's clean, but as soon as somebody else touches it, it's reinfected.
Exactly.
Just like that. So this one, it's a continuous clean polymer that stays on the surface and creates a barrier and disinfects anything that touches it. It's MRSA, staph, COVID, everything. So
Herpes.
it's a pretty cool. It's really
AIDS.
it's a really cool.
Have you seen that meme
And
where
it's
it's just
and,
like
and it's a Long Beach company.
Negative for COVID.
no,
and
it's like positive.
all the way down. Yeah. Herpes, AIDS, this, that, Down
And-
syndrome.
And it's a local Long Beach
Cocaine.
company, so it's pretty cool. I mean, we're trying to shout out. It's not just
Oh,
you know,
there's a Long Beach. Blast them. What's the name?
Safety Clean America. Their
Safety
offices are up above Boathouse and
Clean-
Safety Clean America, and they safetycleanamerica.com, and they it's a really cool thing. It'll help a lot of businesses hopefully stay open for a lot longer. You can do it in restaurants, food safe. You know, the big thing is really like a lot of gyms hopefully, but any business that has a lot of foot traffic, so your gondolas would be one of them.
Yeah.
The fact that you can treat it once a month basically and be able to say, laboratory tested, field tested, that it is clean and sanitary, and they actually come out and do testing also.
I'll look into it, but
Yeah.
do you happen to know if I could just buy the liquid and mix it with whatever? Or do I actually have to hire these guys?
You got to hire them and their team because it's a proprietary solution and it's a proprietary application of the
Oh.
solution. They have sprayers that come out that are industrial sprayers to make sure that it's properly coated, because if they leave it up to you to do it, then it's not guaranteed
It's a risk,
because
yeah.
you might not apply it properly.
Yeah.
So
I do have a commercial sprayer, though. But
yeah, no, it's just one of those things.
Yeah, for sure.
They got a liability, when you're making claims and stuff. So you got to use them. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Hopefully stuff like this, innovations like this, are going to allow us to get back to life as usual quicker.
Yeah.
And yeah, that'd be nice. But
I miss concerts. I want to go to a rock concert.
well, you can just call it a protest.
No, I don't want to protest. I want to go to a Red Hot Chili Peppers concert
It's a Red Hot Chili Peppers
Blasting.
protest.
at the Verizon Amphitheater.
Oh, that would be a
Right?
good idea for a concert, though. Hey, we're having a protest. Wink.
Who's the headliner? Protest.
Support us down at City Hall. Wink. Everyone
Yeah.
shows up.
and,
I saw
just Venmo in your ticket money.
I saw a guy the other day, and I want to get this shirt, and it just said Black Lives MAGA. It's like, fuck. It's genius.
yeah.
Choose a side.
I get it. It's like that Sunny meme where it's like I'm playing both sides, so I come out on top.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So, yeah. Everyone love everyone. That's all.
Everybody, love
Absolutely.
everybody.
Be kind to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Respect each other. We're gonna get through this, and
Fuck
no,
you, Derek.
No means no.
no means no. But hey, shout out, thanks, Spicy Sugar Thai. That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Awesome food.
thank you,
Really good.
Dakota and Bryce, for the beer.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you to, what did you say, is your brother-in-law that gave you this
Yeah, shout
What is
out
it?
Kevin. Shaw.
Kevin, this is Larceny Whiskey, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Small Batch that we've been drinking. Appreciate that.
Kevin Larceny is his name.
Oh, it's literally.
Is it really?
Nope.
Oh.
Whoa,
Whoa.
It's like, this guy doesn't like his brother-in-law. He's not promoting him at all.
No.
Yeah.
No, he works for Cointreau or Remy.
Oh, okay.
Remy Martin.
Yeah,
right?
Remy Martin,
So
yep.
Cointreau, and so they
Do they own that, or is that just a?
it's part of the company they distribute. So he used to work for Young's Market, which boo them, right, Kevin? I don't know if I'm doing that right. But you, that's like his people. Because I'm always like, oh, Jameson, like I love them. He's like, fuck those guys. I don't distribute them, And so I'm like, well, not my fucking problem. But he does Remy Cointreau is the corporation, but it's Remy the
I don't know what Remy Martin is.
Remy Martin is the
cure.
I don't know if it's a liqueur. Cointreau is a liqueur.
Yeah, the orange tasting. Yeah,
It's a orange. You know it's 80 proof.
Really?
And there's a recipe on the back called the Cointreau Ricky, and you do that with like some fresh squeezed lime juice.
That
and
one's
some
92
soda.
proof.
Breakfast of
Dude,
champions.
that's what I'm saying. The Cointreau, it's a fucking great summer drink. So,
All right.
Cool.
shout out that one. But yeah,
Absolutely.
so those were his. Tracy went up there to visit him, and every time we drive up, he usually gives us, because he has all the tasters from, so he just gave us unopened bottles. He goes,
Oh,
here you go.
Sweet. Well, thanks, man.
Which I've gotten a shitload of whiskey and booze from him before, so,
Keep supplying to other berries. We'll take it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Go on down.
we still need to get berries on this thing.
One last shout out to Long Beach 908, LB 908 on Instagram. Thanks for the support.
Yep.
And we'll hopefully have you on next time, John. And kind of get your shirts at LB Crew if you want, or you can get them in a subscription box. Either way, it's cool with me.
Come visit me down in
then-
North County, San Diego, everybody.
Yeah, especially if you want to get married. Hey, if you're out there looking for a
Let's
solution,
promote the new wedding venue.
you don't have to just go get married at the courthouse. You can have a really cool experience and make it
BlackSwanGondola.com.
/weddings.
Gondola-weddings.
Oh, that's right. My bad. /Gondola-weddings. It'll be correct on the screen.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, do you have anything coming up? You good?
No. If you can find the bar, I will give you a free beer. This is with the exception of Grant and Joe. And
Anybody that knows where the bar is already,
Cody.
it's only for
now
people.
Cody can come.
It's only for people who don't know where the bar is.
Pretty much just Grant and Brad. And Brad.
If only
you
he
made
was
it
a
this far
better
in the pod.
lawyer.
If you have not been here before, and you find the bar, you get a free beer
Done.
of your choice. And I have
I'll
a
even-
Pliny in the fridge.
I'll
so,
even throw in a free hat.
Yep.
If you can find this place, props to you. You get a beer and a free hat.
You get other berries.
But if you know where it is already, that doesn't apply.
that doesn't apply. You come here, you show up, then you say, "Hey,
I listen to
I
make poor
listen
choices.
to make poor choices. Is this other berries?" And I'll be like, "Ah, fuck. Yeah,
Be like,
come on
you
in."
listen to the whole thing. Here's
Yeah.
a beer.
You don't just follow us?
Absolutely. I think we should throw a challenge out like that every time now. I think it's a good idea.
Ongoing.
It should be an ongoing challenge.
It'd have
I
to
got
be,
a
it
shitload
would
of
have
beer,
to
man.
be
I got two
sporadically
chill
in the
at.
middle, because if it's just at the end, people just fast forward. So you got to figure out the challenge somewhere in the middle of our podcast.
You have
Yeah,
to
maybe.
you have to say the secret word.
Bryce, no.
And yeah.
No, Daddy, no.
And
that's it.
Is the secret word no, Daddy, no? Hey, come on in. Yeah.
Cool. Well, hey, guys, this has been fun. We're going to do this again, hopefully sooner rather than later. We're all very busy, but let's keep it rolling. Thanks,
Yeah.
boys.
Here's
Cheers.
to staying positive and testing negative.
I like it.
Glad you didn't mess that one up.
Worked on it all week.
This episode of Make Poor Choices is brought to you by the LB Crew. Hosted by Bryce Marquis, Derek Belisle, and Drew St. Marie. Edited by Derek Belisle. For more information and episodes, please visit lbcrew.com/make-poor-choices.